Hey, what's up guys? I'm excited to be boxing another electric bike. This one is special because it's foldable. I'm gonna put it in my trunk to see how well that fits as well. But let's go ahead and box it and go from there. Starting with the seat, feels nice and comfy. It has a reflector light and it's hard to see in the camera, but this is the minimum amount that you need to insert it. It does say minimum here, but again, hard to see. You can put it in more as well. This is used to attach the seat post. Comes with front and rear fenders. The power supply is 100 to 240 volts. And we have the user manual. And here are the keys. Even the pedals can fold, so you push this in, there's a spring, and you just fold it and you're good to go, and just bring it back. To fold the bike, you just push this button down, you open this tab, and you should put your kickstand up as well, and you basically just take it like this and pretty much good to go there. You can also fold this part as well, opening up this tab, and it just folds down and it goes into this compact shape. There's also a rollerblade type wheel on the bottom, so you can actually just kind of roll it like this. This wheel right here at the bottom. You can also take out the seat post because it's one of these where it's pretty easy to remove. So in theory, it could get more and more compact. When you're folding it, this metal part touches this magnet. And so if you decide to lift it, it stays attached. Now to bring it back, just twist it, bring it. When you're bringing it back, just take it all the way, push this in, lift this up, put the handlebar up, push this, and you're done. The key is to remove the battery, so pop it in, and out comes the battery, so you can charge this thing from here, and when you're done, you can pop it back in. You don't need to remove the battery to charge it. In case you guys are wondering, there is a hole on this side that you could just take out that rubber piece and then you could just plug it in. For the controls, we have our front and rear disc brakes. If you hold the M, it will turn on the screen. Takes about 3 seconds or so. Gives you the vital info like battery percentage, your speed, and if you press M, it'll cycle between trip, odometer, and time back to trip. Now the one you see here, that's the pedal assist mode. So if you press plus, it goes all the way up to 3. The higher the number, the easier it is to pedal because the more the motor is helping. If you press minus, it goes down all the way to 0, becomes a normal bike with no motor help. If you hold the plus button for 3 seconds, it turns on the lights. And if you hold the plus again for 3 seconds, it turns off the lights. Then we have our shifters. We have our horn. If I hold it, it will continuously make noise. And we have our throttle. So it's been over a week since I've unboxed this thing, and I've taken it for a few spins. And one of them I tracked with the GPS Tracks app on my iPhone for a total distance of around 8 miles from that ride, from roads to sidewalks to a bit of grass. But it's mainly been roads where I was kind of testing and playing with it, and it's actually really fun to ride for a number of reasons. But before we get into that, let's talk about some of the things that I've learned. You can expect to go around 15-16 miles an hour. On a little bit more of a downhill, you could go a bit faster than that, but that's around the average speed that I go. Now here's what I learned. This thing is pretty easy to ride even without the power of the motor. However, let me just say that the motor is quite powerful on this thing. I wasn't expecting the hill climbs to be as easy as they were
with the power of the 400 watt peak motor, and me weighing a little over 200 pounds. So it feels like it has more power, which makes it even more fun to ride. And just, I don't know what it was. I was just thinking like, okay, this thing will be decently powerful, but 400 watts, I honestly, it just makes it really fun to ride. As soon as, and this is all in pedal assist mode, so I have it set to 3, which is the max pedal assist. But essentially in that mode, you can go pretty fast. Once you start pedaling, maybe one cycle, one rotation with the pedals, or maybe two, the motor kicks in, and it just really makes it very, very simple to go. And if you guys are wondering about the throttle mode, you don't actually need to pedal. You could just hold that down. It will get you up to speed. It's not crazy fast acceleration or anything, but it will get you up to speed. But just from my experience, just because I'm on a bike, there are pedals, I naturally just want to pedal in pedal assist 3 mode, and it's fairly easy to pedal even on the flats. So, and you do get a bit more battery life out of it when you're pedaling versus holding the throttle. Some of the cool things about it is that the battery is hidden, so it doesn't even look electric. And you can also remove the battery if you want to take it somewhere to charge. However, that's not something I'm personally interested in, but it's nice that they give you that option. Now, the ride comfort is normal on nice even roads and on sidewalks, and you do feel it more on the grass because it is a bit more on the bumpy side on the grass, which is what I would expect. Now, the bike feels solid and the brakes work great. They are dual disc brakes, so honestly, stops very, very well. Very impressed with that. The only con is that if you have a smaller trunk, so in the video I put it in my Model 3, it takes a bit of effort to put it in your trunk without scratching your car if you have kind of a smaller opening. Like the Model 3 has a decent sized trunk, so it easily fits in there, but the opening is not quite as large as some of the other cars that I've had in the past, because the bike weighs around 51 pounds or so. So to kind of put it in there without, again, scratching the bumper takes a bit of effort. Or if you have a hatchback or something like that, it would be much easier. Unless you don't care about your bumper, then it's super easy to put in the car. But just as a heads up. Now, aside from that, if you're looking for a powerful electric semi-compact bike for various rides, I wouldn't recommend it for off-roading. But if you're just, taking it to the beach or taking it around the park or just kind of going around places, or if you just want to go somewhere, put it in your trunk, take it out, go for a bike ride, honestly, it's pretty awesome for that. I was very, very impressed. Very solid. Everything just works great. So there we go. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections below. And as always, smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.